Welcome to this session. Today we'll be starting a new module on inspiration. What is inspiration? Inspiration is the ability to inspire someone or something. And what that means is to inspire is to fill someone with the ability or an urge to do something creative with their lives. In this session, I will be teaching you 3 steps in which if you consistently practice, you will eventually become an inspiration. You will become that person that inspires other people to do and perform better in their lives. And so today I will be teaching you 3 steps. I repeat, 3 steps. They are simple, they are useful, and they are practical. If you engage them consistently, if you commit yourself and your resources to making them a lifestyle, then your life will eventually become an inspiration. And so, number 1 is learning. Now, I have come to learn over time that people who learn become better. People who learn grow. People who learn improve. Learning is always the first step to everything else. If you want to be rich, it begins with what you learn. If you want to be powerful, it begins with what you learn. If you want to become relevant, it begins with what you learn. So what does it mean to learn? There are so many meanings and definitions that you can find out there, but I'll just make it as simple as I can. To learn means to gain knowledge. To learn means to be intentional and deliberate in the pursuit of useful and practical knowledge. When we talk about knowledge, we're talking about information you can use, information you can engage, information you can practice. Learning is how people earn. Learning is how people earn. It is a force that can alter the life of a person. Once you add learning to your life, something about your life changes. And that is the first thing I need you to do. If you want to become a man of influence, if you want to become a person who inspires others, you must make learning a big part of your life. You hear things like leaders are learners. You hear things like people who have influence never stop to learn. If people already with power, if people already with great wealth are pursuing knowledge, who am I and who are you not to pursue knowledge and information? Knowledge is having an information that can give you an edge in life. And so number 1 is learning, the ability to acquire knowledge, the ability to gain knowledge, the intentional and deliberate pursuit of useful and practical information. So you must learn something. And the most amazing part is this: you have to decide the kind of inspiration you want to become. Some people inspire us, but their inspiration is only a lesson of what we should not become, what we should not desire. But I want you to become a positive influence. I want you to become a positive inspiration. Become somebody who inspires others to do more. Number 2, it is living. Living. Life is given, but living is our gift. Living is an expression of life. To live is to bring out what has been put in your life. But when I'm talking about living today, I'm talking about the ability to do what you learn. Now, let me make something very clear. You are not an inspiration because you use motivational words. You are not an inspiration because you use inspiring words. You are an inspiration because you did something creative with your life. It is because your life has become a platform by which people draw creativity from. And so, to become an inspiration, you will have to learn, but you will take it a step further and you will begin to live out what you have learned. Number 2 is about practice. Number 2 is about developing the informations you have acquired through learning. Number 2 is about doing the things you have heard and you have learned. Until you begin to live out what you have learned, you will not become an inspiration. If you want your life to produce an urge, if you want your life to push people to a place where they want to be better, where they want to be more, then you must practice, you must do, and you must engage the useful information that you have acquired. Number 3, it is the word lead. Lead. Now, you see, number 1 is about what you learn. Number 2 is about what you are doing. Number 3 is about what you are getting others to do. At that point, your life begins to make so much sense to many other people. Number 1, you are taking from other people's resources. Number 2, you are making their resources personal. And number 3, you are sharing that resource that you have become with other people. And that is what makes a man an inspiration. Number 3 is about leading somebody. It's about influencing other people to do what you have done. It's about leading people. John Maxwell says that a leader is a man who knows the way, who goes the way, and shows the way. I am talking about what you have learned and what you have done. You make it a point of duty to begin to show others, to begin to lead others. The moment you begin to show others what you have accomplished, you will begin to inspire them that they want to accomplish the same in their lives. Again, let's have a recap. To become an inspiration, number 1, you must learn, which is to gain and acquire information. It is an intentional pursuit of useful knowledge. Number 2, the knowledge you have gained, you must live it, you must do it, you must prove it. And number 3, you must make it part of your duty to share and commit what you have learned and have lived to another person. I hope this is simple enough to provide you with a guideline on how to become an inspiration in life. I trust after this class, you will be able to go back home, sit down, and decide the kind of inspiration you want to become in your life, to your family, and to your country. And as a result of that decision, you will go ahead and determine what you will begin to learn to make it happen. You will begin to decide what you must do to make it happen, and then you must take it a step further to show others how to do. And so the talking points for this course is, number one, you must decide the kind of person you want to become. And when I mean person, I mean the kind of inspiration you want to be to this world. And number two, you must take it kindly. You must write it down in simple terms. What must I learn to become an inspiration? Number two, what am I going to begin to do every day to make me an inspiration? And number three, who would I entrust that which I have learned and become? And so he too can become an inspiration. Thank you for taking part, for being part of this class. I look forward to seeing you in the next course. Thank you very much.